Greetings friends, it's been a month since I started mapping with my TarantulaX from Rovr, and as I promised in the video where I showed you my initial setup and first kilometers, today I'm here to show you how much I've earned. Plus, if you stay until the end, I'll share some important information if you own a TarantulaX or are thinking of getting one. But first, so you can understand the meaning of my results, I want to explain how Rovr rewards work and how they are calculated. So in this video, I'll show you the following: how Rovr rewards work, how much I've earned in a month, how to multiply your earnings in November, where to buy your TarantulaX at the best price. Let's get started. How Rovr rewards work. The first thing to highlight is that calculating earnings in Rovr is simple and transparent, since points are earned based on the distance traveled and the quality of the data you upload. But of course, in terms of quality, there must be a parameter that favors higher quality data over lower quality ones. To achieve this, Rovr assigns a maximum value of 150 points for every 100 mapped kilometers, assuming ideal conditions of maximum quality. This equates to a rate of 1.5 points per mapped kilometer at 100% quality. If the reported data doesn't have enough quality to be considered optimal, this rate is reduced based on an internal calculation algorithm that I won't cover in this video. However, if you're interested in understanding it, it's available in the official project documentation on their website. With that in mind, let's see how much I've generated in a month of use. My earnings after 1 month. Well, the truth is that I've earned very little. But beware, it's not because of Rovr but simply because I happened to drive very little this month. In fact, this might have been the month I've driven the least all year. But even so, I'll show you my data, as limited as it is, since it can still be extrapolated to your particular cases. Just to give you an idea, I mapped only 181.1 kilometers in October. All of these kilometers were mapped during daylight. The total points I accumulated were 208. If we calculate this manually by dividing the mapped kilometers by the points earned, it results in a rate of 1.148 points per kilometer, which is substantially below the maximum of 1.5. This manual calculation will soon be unnecessary. According to the Rovr team, future app versions will let us access real-time calculations, so we can better assess the impacts of various circumstances during each mapping session. Continuing with my results, I should mention that I placed the TarantulaX inside the vehicle as shown in my previous video, which I believe doesn't affect the final result, as the RTK signal I received was always the best possible. I used the camera of a Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro, which has decent quality specifications for this task. So I don't think this was a factor in the reduced quality reported. In my opinion, the quality reduction is partly due to the fact that my smartphone's placement inside the vehicle isn't optimal. I use a magnetic mount on the dashboard, which causes part of the dashboard to appear in the footage during mapping, reducing the total camera capacity. Logically, this affects the data, as I'm recording a portion of the screen in black that doesn't contribute to the project's objective. Another factor could be the cleanliness of the windshield. I used my car under normal conditions, without any special cleaning to create artificially improved conditions. My approach with DePIN projects is to use them to earn rewards through everyday activities without changing habits or making extra efforts. How to increase earnings in November. Now that you know about my rewards, let's see how we can increase them in November. As mentioned in previous videos, since we're still in the early development stages before the TGE, all mapped kilometers, regardless of whether they've been previously mapped, are treated as new and aren't subject to data duplication reduction coefficients. Rovr is doubling down on this by offering an extra incentive for all TarantulaX users. Starting November 4th, for 4 weeks, all points generated will have a 1.5x multiplier applied. This means we'll accumulate 50% more points during this period, making it even more enticing. Remember, all points earned before the TGE will later be converted into Rovr tokens at a 1-to-1 ratio. So the more points you accumulate now, the greater your potential reward once the tokens gain real market value. So, don't miss this opportunity. If you already have a TarantulaX, take advantage of this time to map as much as possible. And if you don't have one yet and are interested in getting a piece of the action, go get yours before it's too late. You can purchase it from either of our 2 partners, who offer attractive, exclusive discounts. I won't recommend one over the other. Both are equally reliable in my opinion. My advice is to compare their prices and terms, apply our discount codes, and choose the one with the best conditions based on your location. If you're in Europe, Freshminers offers a €25 discount on your TarantulaX with the coupon displayed on screen. If you're in the United States or elsewhere, EasyNav offers a €5 discount with this code. All links and discount codes are also in the video description. And with that, we'll wrap up today's video. I hope the information has been helpful. If it was, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. By the way, if you've also been mapping, let me know in the comments how many kilometers you've done and how many points you earned. I'd love to read about it. Also, share any tips for boosting rewards and how you're using your TarantulaX. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.